All right, what's going on, everybody? Well, all right, what's going on? All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Peak to Middle School. My name is Narwhal, and I'm here with
Kyle.
Today, we are wrapped up in blankets in our studio.
It's cold in here.
It is an ice box. It's an ice age. And we have some good old lotion to make things better. You know what I'm saying?
I lubed up before we started recording, so yeah. I'm good to go.
Yeah. So I'm usually not a big lotion guy, but Kyle actually got me into the whole lotion game. Seriously.
Well, that's an interesting way of putting it. How did I get you into lotion?
Because I used to kind of always be I'm gonna move the lotion, by the way, so you guys don't see a lotion bottle the whole video. Wow, my hands are very gooey.
Yeah, you put a lot on. I noticed that.
Wipe it up your arms. A little bit of lotion goes a long way. Is what I've learned.
Yeah, you can put it up your arms.
But I used to kind of always be the guy that just would tough it out and be like, I wouldn't use chapstick.
God,
I wouldn't use
so
lotion.
Tough with your crusty lips and your dry, flaky skin.
No, but it's not that bad. But sometimes when it gets really cold, I'll get cracks on my knuckles if I wash my hands
that's
too
when
much.
You need to lotion up.
Exactly. That's what I'm learning now.
Although I'm not recently haven't been a big lotion guy because I feel like it almost makes my skin more dry.
You think it's like chapstick, but for lotion. The more you use it, the more you need to use it.
Well, I mean, I guess my hands are really dry. I'm gonna put it on. But I used to always put it on every time I got out of the shower, and now I only do it sometimes, depending on how dry I feel.
I feel like...
I used to put it on my face, but it would just make my face
more dry.
Break out or get oily. So that's not face lotion though. That's hand lotion. Yeah. So don't put hand lotion on your face.
Oh, really? I do that.
Oh, yeah. It just makes me feel kind of gross.
Oh. Well, you were saying how you feel like you almost have to use it more. I feel like a lot of these companies, chapstick feels like that we talked about, and then lotion, and then also deodorant doesn't even work. We were talking about that.
Yeah, you're preaching to the choir.
Antiperspirant deodorant is the biggest scam. I feel like a lot of these companies are just scamming you.
Yeah. I've said it before on the show. I've bought 96-hour antiperspirant, and I sweated through it in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Nothing stops it.
The thing is at least for my body, I sweat doing almost anything that's requires any sort of effort.
Especially right here.
Yeah.
This is my hot zone.
There's no way that a little layer of this, whatever deodorant, what even is deodorant?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Whatever deodorant is, this little paste in my armpit is not going to stop the what's a thing that
Tsunami.
water falls off of? A waterfall. The waterfall in my armpits. There's nothing that can stop that. I don't care what it is. I could put fucking Gorilla Glue in my armpits, and it's still going to just squeeze out.
You wouldn't believe.
I would chafe?
Yeah.
Gorilla Glue?
Sticking together.
I wouldn't even be able to move.
Well, yeah. I think part of deodorant is chafing, though.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Would you rather Gorilla Glue your hands together or Gorilla Glue both your armpits shut?
Oh. Probably armpits shut, but I think that would hurt more. Yeah. Because you need your hands more than Because I could still get by on this. I could probably drive
the
still.
The T-Rex arms?
Yeah, I'd be like T-Rex. But if I'm like this, what am I going to do? Pray? That's about it.
You could armbar people, put it over their head and then suffocate them.
That's true. I have a scar on my chin from, shout out to Harry Reid. In 6th grade, he had handcuffs on, and he went over my head.
That's how you got that?
Yeah, and he cut my chin. And
they the plastic party handcuffs?
Well, no, I think they were real. I don't know why. It was at school. He had handcuffs. I don't know why. But Harry,
interesting.
Probably not listening. But
probably not.
You have a scar. Wait, you scarred my face. You scarred me.
So Kyle, you told me that you had a pretty interesting story this morning.
Oh yeah.
Kyle's had a pretty interesting last 24 hours, to say the least. So you want to start with what happened this morning?
Well, I'll back up to the beginning of the 24 hours.
Okay.
So John and I, if you can see behind me, there's a couch now. There's some other furniture around here.
There's a new curtain up. There's some new.
Yeah, so
we're gonna do
additions.
A full-on studio tour on my channel. So go check it out.
Well, once my special poster arrives, then you can do the tour.
Okay.
Because I ordered a great poster.
Yeah, Kyle won't tell me what this poster is, but he's very excited.
It's gonna be good. I had all my stuff from my apartment from school in this pod thing. So me and John were unloading it and bringing some stuff here and donating some stuff. And so we put some stuff in my trunk. I said stuff a lot.
That's okay.
Put some things in my trunk.
We're not in school. We don't have the most extensive vocabulary.
Yeah, right. Okay. Okay. Anyway, somehow my trunk got jammed. So when I go to pull up to a Value Village to go donate stuff, I couldn't open my trunk. And the guy's first of all, the guy looked like Steven Adams. Looks like a caveman.
If you don't know who he is, Just picture like the most general like caveman or
beard,
Homo
long hair.
sapien or Homo erectus.
Yeah.
Homo
Just
erectus.
Google Steven Adams. The guy looked the exact same.
Yeah.
We couldn't get it out of my trunk. So I could open my trunk. I don't know what happened to it. And then I get to John's house, and I opened my trunk. And then I was like, wait. And then I closed it, and I couldn't open it again. And then later, I stormed off in anger, and I came back, and I opened the trunk, and then I couldn't close my trunk. It was like the latch was like broken. So then I was like,
and then you can't drive home with an open trunk on the highway.
Yeah, like me and your dad were like trying to like take apart my whole trunk and like undo the latch, and we couldn't figure it out. And somehow I got it closed, and then now I'm afraid to open my trunk. So that's one thing.
Wait, can we go back to real quick? When you were at Value Village, you said that you couldn't open it, and this was at like 4 p.m. on a Sunday.
Oh yeah,
and so
there was a lot of people
super
donating
packed.
stuff. I could open the glass, so like I kind of have, I don't know what type of car. I have like a hatchback car, and so like I could open up the glass on it, and so there was another like little table in there that we weren't gonna donate, but that was like on top. So the guy takes the table out of the glass, and then he was trying to get the other thing that I was trying to donate out.
So he took the thing that we didn't want to donate out.
Yeah, and he put it on the ground behind us. And then he tries to get the other table out. We couldn't get it out, so we put it back in. And then I turn around to go, and my table is gone that I'm keeping. And so the guy had to run in and track it down my table and give it back to me.
And there's a whole lineup of cars behind.
Yeah,
Kyle.
there's probably like 10 cars behind me. and then he's trying to get it back. We couldn't get it back in my trunk. And I was just like, oh, it's so embarrassing. I hate when that situation.
Those
like
are
that
the
happen.
worst.
Yeah.
When you just know that everybody's staring at you like, God, look at this fucking idiot.
Yeah, they probably watched me like, this kid can't open his trunk. I was like pushing the button and like trying to pull it and like push on it.
But I feel like, I don't know. I like to think that people would give me the benefit of the doubt and like be like understanding of situations like that. You know, like
Yeah.
I try and be understanding. Like if let's say I'm in public and I see someone drop their food and it goes all over the floor, I'm not gonna be like, wow, what a fucking moron. I'm gonna say, damn, that guy just dropped his
I'll
food.
probably
I feel
laugh. Depending on how hard he falls.
So Kyle, you had a shitty day yesterday, and then
Okay.
sounds like you were hallucinating this morning or something.
Yeah, so this morning, so we ended up coming into work late today. John was like just working on the video, and I was just for some reason I was really tired. Like I didn't even go to bed late. I woke up and I was really out of it. So I was like, okay, John's not gonna be at work till later. I'm gonna sleep another hour. So I set my alarm, and then I go back to sleep. And as I'm going back to sleep, somehow I'm in the middle of a dream while I'm awake that my aunt called me and left a message on my phone. And I was like, wait, what? So I was trying to open my eyes, and somehow I got one of my eyes open, and in the corner of my eye, I think I see a fight between 3 spiders on top of my door, and like it was like 3 daddy long legs, and I was like, wait, there's a spider fight, and like I couldn't, my eye closed again, and I couldn't open my eye, and I was like, spider fight, no, and like
You wanted to witness
fell
who
back
was gonna
asleep.
win.
Yeah,
Were they like were they normal size or were they like huge like?
and they're like normal size, but they were like big daddy long legs.
And you could see them on the door.
Well, I thought I could. I looked when I woke up later, and I didn't see any sign of daddy long legs. I don't know what was
You
happening.
were just tripping.
It was so weird.
So did you actually get a message on your phone?
No. So that was a dream. So I was like in the middle of a dream. But
You
like,
half woke up.
yeah, it was
with one
really
eye.
weird. And dude, yeah, I had this eye, my right eye open, and it was so weird. I was trying so hard to just fight to get my eye open to look,
It sounds like
and I just couldn't do it. And it was like,
sounds like sleep paralysis.
Yeah,
or something.
kinda.
That's
it
terrifying.
was kind of scary. But then I just slept and I was fine.
And then hear this. Then we get to work.
Oh yeah.
And then
Then we get to work, and I walk in, and John's already there, and it's like a dark room because John left the lights on like a caveman.
Like the lights off.
Sorry.
I don't like the light. I like real light. I hate artificial lights.
Yeah. John had the lights off. Did I say on?
Yeah.
Oh goddamn. It's been a hard day. John had the lights off with all the shades closed, and being the nice guy that I am, I'm like, okay, I'll open these blinds. So I open all the blinds, and then I'm working on this last blind, and as I'm twisting it, the entire blinds fall off.
It's just like one side just like snap, just like fall off.
Yeah, and then I was like trying to like hold it up so it didn't like fall and bend and get all mangled, and I sort of fixed it, but it looks really shitty.
It looks really, yeah. So, anyways,
It's been a rough day.
That's
and then
where
my,
we're at
then
right
my
now.
computer wasn't working when I got back, and
Oh,
I found
yeah.
out somehow I used almost all of my data,
Oh yeah, Kyle.
and it's been like a week.
Where Kyle has to go another like 3 weeks with like half a gig of data. So
It's not going to be a good week.
because you decided to update your apps on
No, that was last month. That was my mistake last month. I used all my data last month, and apparently about a half of it was trying to update my apps, which is stupid.
I'm having a great couple days. I had a great weekend.
I'm having a hard time.
But yeah. Anyways, we last time you guys saw us was before we went to Portland.
Yeah, the lady next to me really didn't like me. I was very loud and yelling a lot, and we were in the third level too. So there's no way anyone was gonna hear us. But I was that asshole that was yelling.
Yeah, Kyle is yelling. Then he leans over. He's like, "Do you think they can hear me down there?" And I'm like, "No, there's no chance. They don't hear a single word you say."
The lady next to me was a Thunder fan, so she was probably not liking me.
That's what's weird about sports is that we yell shit knowing that it means nothing. You know?
Yeah, unless you're
like,
close
they don't
enough
hear
and
us.
like.
Yeah. But most people, they can't hear you at all. But what's weird is that everyone still does it because collectively it makes a difference.
Makes us feel better.
Yeah.
It makes me feel better to yell at the ref. Or like
Yeah.
yell at Russell Westbrook like, "You're a bitch." Ah.
Yeah. But just imagine if everybody in the upper level didn't ever say anything because they knew nobody could hear them. Then those games would be really quiet.
Well, yeah, part of the.
So it's like a
experience is like
collective
fan
group
noise.
effort. Yeah. At the game, like at halftime, so I didn't stand up for like the whole game. And then at halftime, I got up to go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
and
me
it
too.
all rushed and hit me at once when I
Yep.
stood up. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I almost
Yeah.
like fell down the stairs.
Yeah, like I felt good at the hotel room and at the bar, and then once I had that last beer at the game, when I got up to go pee, I stood
Like,
up. And I was
oh, Nelly.
like, okay.
There
all
was a
hitting me.
point. So Willig was with us. If you guys have been subscribed to my personal channel, you probably know my buddy Willig, who's been in some videos. He hasn't been on the podcast yet, but
He will be.
at one point in like the second quarter, I look over and he's literally like smiling, but his eyes are totally closed. He's like, yeah. He's sort of cheering, but his eyes aren't even open. And I'm like, I give him a little nudge. He's like, dude, I think I'm gonna fall asleep.
If anyone lives in Portland, we went to this burger place called Stupid Burger. Oh
Dude.
my god.
Like a lot of people, my
It's so
sister
good.
especially, I hate this that she does this, but she'll always exaggerate and say like, "Oh my god, it was the best meal I've ever had, the best movie I've ever seen."
This was the best burger I've ever had.
This was like, not even joking, the best burger I've ever had. Period.
We got the same one. We had like mozzarella sticks on it. Like on a burger. Oh my god. It was like
So
so
good.
much food and had barbecue sauce on it.
It
and
had-
the fries are really good. Oh,
It had bacon too. It
Yeah.
was probably like close to 3,000 calories.
yeah, it
probably
was like
like-
a full day's diet.
Yeah, like
was
we
good,
didn't even
though.
eat dinner because we weren't even hungry.
Well, I
You
did.
did. I
Yeah. So at work today, John and I were having an argument about. Well, so I was talking about the Michael Jackson documentary. I'm sure a lot of you have probably seen it or heard about it. Basically, there was some kids who were friends with him, I guess, when he was
That's a nice
famous,
way to put it.
and they were little kids. They were like definitely minors, and apparently he touched them and did a lot of things to them.
Yeah, there's a whole doc. It's on HBO, right?
Yeah, you should watch it. I watched
What's it
it all. Leaving Neverland, I think.
Yeah.
It was good.
So
Well, it wasn't good, but it was
it's
well
interesting.
done.
Yeah, and there's like been a whole bunch of, I guess, drama and like the media and stuff about like there's like two different sides. Like some people are like, holy fuck, he's like crazy, and like this brought a light to how insane he was and how messed up all the things he did was. And then another group is like, yeah, it's messed up, but he's not alive to defend himself.
So it's like
Like you can't just like slander this guy when technically he wasn't like it wasn't proven,
Yeah.
and now he's dead.
For
So-
me, this almost makes him scarier because I'm already terrified of him.
And
This just adds that he likes little boys.
Yeah. Usually we kind of just joke around on the podcast, like fuck around. But I actually wanted to talk about this because I thought it's interesting, and Kyle and I were like have like different opinions on it. But then another thing, I guess, before we like talk about it is like obviously Michael Jackson is an extreme case, but then I was like we were talking about putting different posters up in here, and I have a poster in my room in the house that I want to put in here, but it's this guy named Dennis Rodman who used to be a NBA player, and he's like definitely like kind of psycho. He's a weirdo.
Yeah, he's really fucked up. He's broken his penis twice or 3 times maybe. That's just a random fact.
Fun fact. I don't know how you break a penis.
It's erect. And
Can you like that snaps?
Yeah. Like
it actually snaps.
Yeah.
Is
He's
it like
I've heard him
damaged
talk about
forever?
it before. He was on a podcast and he talked about it.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. But
Ooh, I don't know.
anyways, he's like buddies with Kim Jong Un,
Yeah.
which obviously Kim Jong Un's not a very cool guy.
No.
So Kyle was like, I wouldn't really like. I mean, I don't know if you
I
were
was kinda joking
He was
when I
kind of
said
joking,
this.
but he was like, well, I wouldn't want to put it up because he's buddies with Kim Jong Un. You said Kim Jong. Kim Jong.
He sounded like
Kim Jong Un. No, but
sounded like a gorilla when you said that. Kim Jong Un.
But like that's kind of what started it, and then we talked about Michael Jackson, and I guess I don't know. We have different viewpoints, but I want to just talk about it and see what you guys think listening. But to me, it's like I feel like I don't like I can separate the person doing their profession. So whether it be a basketball player or a singer, I can separate like their craft. So like Dennis Rodman's basketball skills from Dennis Rodman as a human being.
Okay.
And I can still, so Kyle was saying like, or he brought up the example, like if Dennis Rodman killed somebody.
Let's say OJ.
Okay. Well, first of all, I wasn't a fan of OJ. I didn't.
My dad was like his biggest fan. Like my dad was a huge fan of him.
So then it got out that he murdered his wife and he didn't do any time. He got away with it. Yeah, no, because he didn't do his time. But then I kind of brought up the thing like,
oh yeah,
if someone does their time
Michael
for
Vick.
a crime, do you still like? Is it bad to like them again after
well,
they've
yeah,
done their time?
So like Michael Vick, he got in trouble for abusing dogs, like having dogs fight each other.
Yeah, which is super fucked up.
Yeah,
I love dogs.
He got kicked out of the NFL, went to jail, served his time. He came back and you can tell he's changed a lot. And I think he does stuff for animals, like some sort of charity work or something with animals.
Yeah.
So I think people are more accepting of him than of somebody else
because he actually is showing to the community that like he's making a change and stuff. But which is great. And I think that you have all the reason in the world to like him now. I mean, I could still see why if people don't want to like him, they have the right to do that. But I guess my point is like, I don't know, like R. Kelly, for example. Like if you like his music, but like, I don't understand what the issue is if you want to listen to R. Kelly's music. Yeah, he's a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, you can
terrible
listen to
person.
his music, but we were talking about posters.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were saying like you would want to have a Michael Jackson poster if you were a big Michael Jackson.
I was a huge Michael Jackson fan of his music.
Okay.
And then even I think I haven't watched the documentary yet, so maybe it'd fuck me up.
I think you'd fuck it up.
But like even people
I think
you'd fuck it up. Just punch a hole through the poster. Fuck you, Michael Jackson.
I would.
No, but I don't know. I mean, at least for me, I feel like I could totally separate them. Say, like, he's a terrible person, was a weirdo, psychopath, but I still love his music, so this poster's fine. But
why would you want a poster of a rapist in your bedroom?
Well, he's not raping kids in the poster. Okay. He's doing his art form, all right, like singing.
Okay, but what if it's just him smiling? Well, but he's not singing.
Who just has a picture of Michael Jackson?
I'm just saying, like, what if it's him, like, walking down the street?
No, I mean, I get what you're saying. And I don't know. I'm not a fan of Michael Jackson. And
okay.
I guess none of the people that I've ever been a diehard fan of have been like accused.
Aaron Hernandez? No, not a fan.
Not a fan of that guy.
Me neither.
But I don't know. I mean, like if it got out that Dennis Rodman was like a pedophile or something.
Okay.
I don't know if I would take down his poster. Maybe that makes me a psychopath. But in the poster, he's diving for a loose ball. And to me, like, he's one of my biggest basketball inspirations. And I feel like in there, he's a basketball player. He's an NBA player. I'm not talking about him when he, like, you know?
Yeah, but that's almost supporting him.
So not supporting him.
Well, it's having him in your bedroom.
Yeah, as a basketball player.
Which is also a person. Which is the same person that would have raped somebody.
Yeah. Okay, well, what do you think about music? Do you think it's wrong to listen to R. Kelly's music and enjoy it?
I mean, like, I'm not going to.
But you can say
that's hard. So
he has great music. What's wrong with listening to it as music? You're not supporting the guy. It's just like you like the song.
I think you can listen to his music.
So then how is that any different?
Because
that's actually more, because when you listen to music, you're paying them. They make money from music plays.
And make money from posters.
Well, but the poster was already bought. It's not
like R. Kelly anyway, so.
Okay, well.
But I'm just saying, like, if Eminem had the same thing happening to him,
I still listen to Eminem's music.
I would listen to his music, but I wouldn't have a poster of him.
I have a poster of him in my room. I'd still have it. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's where we like have different opinions, but maybe I'm fucked up. I feel like most people would agree with you.
I hope so.
I don't know. I just feel like
I get where you're coming from, but I just personally wouldn't do it.
Yeah. No, I get that. What kind of bums me out is when I see people that they do a crime and it's something bad, or even if it's not that bad, whatever. They go to jail or prison, they serve their time, then they get out of prison, they served what they deserved, and then they still can't get any sort of job or can't like get back into society because people still fucking hate them. And I'm like, they literally went through the system you're supposed to go through if you do something wrong.
Yeah.
They were punished. Now why are you still holding it against them after they...
Some people don't think they should get second chances depending on what they did.
Yeah.
Like if it was like a little like petty theft thing, then like, okay.
Yeah.
Like you stole some water from a store. I don't know if that'd be...
I don't think you'd go to prison for stealing.
Right.
But like if you... Like what about armed robbery?
That's pretty heavy.
If they didn't kill anyone? If they broke into someone's house with a gun, stole some shit, went to...
I mean, but like think about it. I wouldn't want to hire that person. If I saw that on their record, why would you want to hire them?
I think if they've proven that like they served their time and they're like better now. I mean, obviously if I interview them and they're a fucking asshole or a psychopath, I'm not going to hire them. But if they seem like a nice person and they serve their time, to me, I wouldn't care because like that was in your past.
But if you had 2 resumes and one person had been to jail...
Oh,
and they're the exact same.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't
not pick that person.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. But
I do get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is probably the first intellectual conversation we've ever had.
This is like a real life conversation.
we're like 18, 19 episodes in. That's pretty good. But I mean, we can talk. I want to talk about stuff like this more because some of it's pretty interesting.
More meaningful things than shit. And
I mean, wow, I still want to talk about shit.
That is meaningful.
Yeah. Speaking of. Have we ever talked about poops with ghost wipes?
That's nice. I like that.
The other day, I got up. It was a morning poop, which usually my ghost wipes are during the day.
Got up? Oh.
I got up in the morning.
Okay.
I sit down, take a poop, try and go and wipe. There's just nothing. It's just clean.
This is the best way to start a day.
Yeah. It's environmentally friendly. I don't waste any toilet paper.
Nice.
I'm good. Yeah.
Well, you used some though, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Just.
What?
It's been that kind of day.
Yeah. This is sort of random, but I've been getting more and more into Reddit. The other couple episodes ago, I did a Would You Rather, but then I found this other thread. It's pretty interesting, and it's called Unpopular Opinions.
Okay.
So I just thought I'd go through some of them and just, see how you're feeling. So this one was posted literally 16 hours ago, and it has 34,000 upvotes, which is like a lot. Like the next one has 6.8 thousand.
Okay.
You shouldn't be allowed to drive a motorcycle unless you have killed a man for his crystal methamphetamine. I'm tired of all these pussies thinking they're tough because they ride a motorcycle and die an early death and blame it on car drivers instead of their poor life decisions. A real motorcyclist has killed at least one man for his crystal methamphetamine and will instead die from other poor life decisions.
So it's basically like you're in a biker gang with like neat chopper handlebars, which they're sitting in the most uncomfortable position ever. Yeah. So arms up, legs fully out. It's like, yeah, riding down the street.
Or just don't have a motorcycle.
Or you can't have one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of
agree with that. It's like either a sports bike. It's like, oh, he's kind of cool with a sports bike. Or you're just like, this guy.
Yeah.
I respect that guy.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like unless you're one of the guys from like Sons of Anarchy where they're like in a bike gang and super badass with like tattoos and one of those cut off vest thing. Or
a bunch of leather.
Yeah, a bunch of leather.
Maybe some like spikes on you.
Yeah, like those guys, those are badass. But if I just see a guy riding a motorcycle with like jeans and a t-shirt.
Yeah. You know what's even worse than that? Moped. That's the worst. Me.
Yeah.
Get out of my way.
It's almost like, that's like you lose all masculinity when you drive a moped.
Sitting like this. It's like you look like you're on a power scooter.
Throwback to when we would use scooters to go everywhere.
Yeah, and the ripstick.
Oh, the ripstick. If you guys don't know, I don't know if it was like everywhere or if just us, but like that was our go-to form of transportation.
We all
was
had
the ripsticks.
Yeah, we'd have ripstick battles in the streets. It was great.
It was fun.
Just try to knock each other off without using your
and
hands.
like we or at least you were like the best, and like your best like quote unquote trick was like going just off a little curb like this big.
Well, yeah, actually no, my best trick was I was able to sit on it and ride down my whole hill, which is like pretty impressive because it's two wheels, one in front of the other.
And like they're basically two separate boards that are connected by like a rod.
Yeah.
And they like wobble. Yeah, it's really hard to ride.
I don't know how I was able to do that. I was able to sit down the hill and cruise down the hill, and I could like turn and like turn around and go back down the other way.
That thing's scary though because there's no way to brake.
Yeah.
You just like get going too fast, then you have to bail.
Yeah.
But have you seen videos of like, not like pro, I guess quote unquote pro ripstick riders?
That's really sad if that's like what somebody's life came to.
No, but some people are badass.
No, yeah, I know. There's like, they can like grind on that middle part.
Yeah, they do like kick flips and shit.
The thing's kind of heavy. Like I can't even flip it.
Yeah.
I did an ollie, but it was like an inch.
I said it before, but anybody that does any sort of profession where they're on anything with wheels, basically, I have so much respect. Actually, not NASCAR. I think NASCAR is so boring. Well, okay, I have respect.
I think it's
for
boring, but it's really like crazy.
Yeah,
I've been in a NASCAR car while it goes that fast.
Were you going as fast as the pros?
Yeah, it's a lot of force on you. I was like just getting shrunken into my seat, just like
you actually like it. You feel the G force.
Well, yeah, you're going so fast, you just get like pushed down. You're like, ugh. So it's like those people have to be strong and have a lot of endurance.
Did you get to drive, or you were a passenger?
No, dude, I wasn't driving it. Are you kidding me?
Don't they? There's ways to let average people drive NASCARs, right?
Well, they make you go through training.
Like
a lot of training. You can't just be like, all right, I'm gonna show up and drive this car and just go 300 miles an hour.
I thought they go 900.
Dude, no.
They don't drive 900 miles an hour?
I don't even think a plane goes 900 miles an hour.
Wait.
How fast does a plane go?
Look it up.
I don't want to use my data. Usually I would look this up, but I'm going to tell you to look it up.
How fast does a plane? 500 knots? The hell is that? Okay, 460 to 575 miles an hour.
Yeah, and you thought 900? Oh my.
That'd be
it's like double the speed.
One day, man. One day. All right, the next one. These are all just from today, but I'll go to like the all-time one in a second. But all right, the next one is we should domesticate bears. I don't see why not. No need for cars because you could just ride your bear around town and look cool as fuck while being environmentally conscious.
That would just be a bloodbath. Are you kidding me?
No, that's the whole idea of domesticating them.
All right,
it's not riding fucking wild bears.
Yeah, I know, but like, even a horse will go and still like buck you off or like kill you.
Wait, we're not talking about horses. Where did the horse come from?
They're domesticated.
Yeah.
So if you
it's
domesticate
not a bloodbath
bear,
with horses.
Yeah, but they're not nearly as dangerous as bears. They're not gonna bite you and like tear you down and eat you. A bear might.
Okay, but there's plenty of dogs that have the capability of tearing you apart if they were wild, but they're domesticated, so they're friendly to humans.
Okay.
So we make bears friendly to humans.
I don't know how we're gonna do that.
I don't know.
That would be really cool.
Science.
Actually. That would. Yeah, be really
dude. Just
cool.
Imagine like,
this is my bear.
Yeah,
they'd sleep like half the year. We've been through the hibernation.
What if you just have like little portions of your house, like little rooms you put them in for 6 months?
Well, it wouldn't be a little room. It'd be like the entire garage is the bear's hibernation zone. But then if you wake him up, that's when he might just flip on you.
Oh, because they'll get mad if you wake them up during hibernation.
So that's probably why. It's like Sandy. Like you don't want to wake Sandy up for hibernation.
Sandy Cheeks?
Yeah, SpongeBob.
Does she kill people? Oh, she goes psycho, huh?
Yeah, she's all fat and she like kills Patrick and SpongeBob.
All right. Well, maybe one day we'll have pet bears. What would you name your bear? Bear? Steve. All right. Ooh, this is a one that could start some hot takes. If someone tells you, "I'll pray for you" with sincerity, and you respond with a rude comment about religion, you're an asshole. I feel like if someone's saying that, you don't. I kind of agree with that. I don't feel like you have to be like, I'm not religious. I don't believe in prayer.
I'll just be like, thank you.
Yeah, it's like they're basically saying like, I'm thinking about you.
I think it is kind of annoying for people that do shove religion down people's throats.
Yeah, but I mean, someone saying I'll pray for you is not them like it's them trying to say like be nice to you. You know?
Yeah, I have one.
Okay.
I think In-N-Out is overrated,
dude.
I know people are gonna get at me. It's not that good. It's good. Like it's good. It's a good burger. Yeah. But everyone's like, "Oh my god, In-N-Out! Take a picture of In-N-Out! Holy shit, I got the fucking hat! Oh, In-N-Out!" It's not that good. It's just a burger.
Do you guys hear this?
It's just a burger.
Guys, clip this.
It has good sauce.
Clip this part so you can save it. So at any time, if Kyle ever tries to argue anything, you can just say your argument is invalid because you don't like In-N-Out.
I hate people who are too passionate about things. If you're like, "Oh my god, In-N-Out! Oh!" I hate you.
You're too passionate about baseball, Mariners.
Like I like the Mariners. I'm not gonna kill someone over it.
You are so passionate about so many things.
What am I passionate
about?
You
are overly passionate about goldfish.
Nope. I wouldn't be like, "Oh yeah."
No one would kill. Why'd you say the word kill? No one's gonna kill people over
In-N-Out. Well, a guy almost got killed in In-N-Out when I was there. So that's
Okay, well,
listen, it is a good burger. I like the burgers.
It's the best fast food burger there is. See, yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
The best fast food burger, and you're gonna say In-N-Out's overrated? It's literally.
But think about how highly people speak of it. It's like, oh my god, it's like heavenly. It's In-N-Out. It's not that good.
It's that
good. Like, it's good.
It's
fast food.
I would drive 45 minutes to go to In-N-Out.
No, I would not.
If there was one In-N-Out and it was 45 minutes away, I would drive there all the time.
Same with Chick-fil-A. Wouldn't do it.
Oh, Chick-fil-A is good, but I wouldn't drive that far.
Yeah, people are the same thing about Chick-fil-A. Like, oh, fucking nuts, Chick-fil-A.
Okay, you said you've been to Chick-fil-A once.
Yeah?
You've been one time. You haven't even tried the things on the menu that are popular. What'd you get?
I know nothing is worth.
Probably got chicken nuggets.
I know nothing is that. No, I didn't. I got chicken sandwich.
Mommy, can I get some plain chicken nuggets with no dipping sauce? And a vanilla shake with no chili?
I don't like vanilla. And, well, I do like vanilla, but I would prefer chocolate. I got a chicken sandwich. And it was good.
Yo,
I liked it.
But you don't have the right to say Chick-fil-A is not good if you've been there one time.
I know nothing is that good. No fast food place is that good where I'm going to go out of my way that much to go get it.
Maybe you just don't like things. Maybe you just don't have enough passion in your life.
I'm not the only one that feels this way. I just think it's so annoying when people are like, "Oh, holy shit! Oh my god, this thing."
Why? Why is that annoying? People like stuff?
God, calm down.
What? You just don't want people to like stuff?
No, like you can like it, but it's just like
What? You don't want people to be
enthusiastic? It's so mainstream. It's just mainstream too. I'm just ranting right now.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't say I'm this passionate, but now I'm riled up about just.
See, that's what you hate. You're being overly passionate about people that are overly passionate.
Wow,
damn.
Wow.
That's what you.
I hate myself. I hate myself right now. But damn, that's good. You really shut me down.
All right, let's see.
I am my worst enemy.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
All right, rile me up
one.
Again.
Emotes such as the colon and then the parentheses to make a smiley face are much better than emojis.
I agree.
100%.
It's more personal.
It is.
I don't know why, but it is.
They took the effort to press 3 buttons.
That's true.
Instead of pressing 2 buttons.
That's true.
And it's just it feels more raw, like a colon. Is that what it's called when it's 2 dots, or is that a semicolon?
Yeah, it's a colon.
Then the semicolon is the dot and the comma, right? Okay, a colon and a parenthesis smiley face is like a, oh my god, I really care about you smiley face. But then an emoji, like the little grin, it's just like, that's not fucking cute. It's just like. You know?
All right, cool.
Yeah. So I agree. I rarely use emojis.
I'd say I would throw out emojis to people who I'm maybe not close with, but I'm not going to throw out the smiley, that little colon parenthesis smiley to people I'm not close with.
It's more kind of neutral.
Or I'll use it as a joke.
Yeah.
Like to you.
Like, and I'd much rather use the colon and then the D, the big open mouth one.
Oh, yeah.
But a lot of people don't like get it. They're like, oh, what is that? And then it just ruins it. So
how do you not get that?
Well, I mean, my close friends, like close people, but like if I send it to like my uncle, he's gonna be like, "What's a colon D?"
Your uncle needs to read more into the text.
Oh, hot take: if alcohol was invented today, it would be prohibited.
I think it should be over weed.
Yeah. I think alcohol in general should be illegal. It's technically poison. It is literally poison.
It should be illegal, but there's no way they're ever. No chance.
But, like, if it was invented today, I don't even think there would be, like, laws to do it in moderation. I think it would be, like, as illegal as, like, heroin.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Which is so wild.
That is pretty crazy that that's legal. And all these drugs that are used for health, like morphine, all that shit, we can't smoke weed.
We were talking about, you were talking about, they give like all these painkillers to football players and they don't let them smoke weed.
Yeah, I know.
What do they give to them? Like
well, they'll put like
cortisone
shots.
Yeah, cortisone,
which like just deteriorates your body.
Yeah.
Instead of them just having like THC oil or whatever, I don't know the terms. CBD, THC, KYLE, I don't know.
Oh, these are good.
Rile me up.
Burgers that are so big you can't even bite into them are stupid.
Well, except for the one that we just had.
See? That's what I'm saying. I would normally agree with that. But the one we just had was so over the top that I can't agree with it after that.
Yeah. It's got to be a really damn good burger. If it's like a pretty good burger when it's that big, it's like just stop.
Then it's just sloppy and messy. Yeah, usually I hate when my burgers fall apart.
Me too.
But this one burger, it fell apart. I got all messy. My hands were all...
And I fought back.
Yeah, I didn't even care.
I wanted to fight back.
Yeah,
I was like, you know what? I'm messy. I'm still going to go for it.
Yeah, I was an animal. I wasn't even human.
I ate the whole thing.
I was just like...
Yeah. I was like, I didn't think I'd be able to eat the whole thing and the fries, and I did.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even that hungry. Well, I was pretty hungry.
So at Stupid Burger in Portland, Oregon, if you want to be the first sponsor of the podcast,
Dude, you just spit on me again.
spit on my mic too.
You want to be the first sponsor of the podcast.
My name's Bammy Sprinkler, and people despise me because I spill out when I speak. Oh, you ready for a really hot take?
Yes.
Non-binary genders are personalities, not genders.
Wait, what?
The people that go as like non-binary or like
What does that mean?
I think it's all like the weird shit. You know, like when people go as like Nebula or like you know, like those weird I mean, I could pull up a list of
There's
genders.
people that go by Nebula.
I don't know. List of genders. Non-binary, an umbrella term for genders that fall somewhere in the middle of the gender spectrum and are neither strictly male or female. This can be used as a gender identification without further explanation. Sometimes the term genderqueer is used. Let's see what this person says. Non-binary genders is just another word for personality. There are more than just two personalities, and each non-binary gender is actually a personality and not a gender. Just because you have these characteristics doesn't mean you are no longer male or female. Personality is a social construct, not gender. The term gender has only been changed in some dictionary to appease people to think their personality is a different gender. Oh, people probably tore this guy apart.
Wait, so this guy is not PC? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, he's not PC. And he
Okay.
thinks that...
So he thinks there's two
claim you're-
genders.
Yeah.
And if you're one of those people that
That claims
identifies
you're
as-
somewhere in the middle, that you're
then
not.
you have like a personality
Yeah.
disorder. Oh, that's a hot take.
In
Especially
Seattle,
today.
I would agree with this guy. In Seattle, a lot of people would like try and murder this guy and rip his guts out. But
I can see both sides because, like, personally, like, I know I'm a dude.
yeah.
And, like, I'm fine with that. And I just don't see how you could. But also, like, for example, maybe a gay person. Like, I'm not gay. And, like, I couldn't see what it would be like being gay. But, like, I'm not them. So,
Yeah,
like,
but-
why
but
can't
if
we
you're
just
gay,
be okay
you're
with
still
that?
a guy.
Yeah, I'm not talking about gay gender. I'm just saying, like, that's an example of something that I don't understand. But, like, I have to be, like, I'm okay with it. Like,
So you're saying like there's a possibility that maybe people genuinely do feel like they're somewhere in the middle.
yeah, they probably do.
Yeah.
And that's why they say that. So it's like,
Yeah.
who am I to say you can't feel that way or you can't?
Yeah. No, they can. But I think what this guy's saying is he's not saying you can't feel that way. You can feel that way all you want. It's just not a different gender.
Oh, yeah, okay. I
So
mean,
it's a
obviously,
personality.
physically, there are two genders.
Yeah.
Unless you have both. I don't know. I don't
Is
really.
that possible?
Yeah.
Yo, we were
You can
talking
be born
about
with both.
this is not really related.
You can be born with a tail, too.
You cannot be born with a tail. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
There's
you can.
furries.
Yeah, you
but
can. Yes, you can. Look it up.
I'm scared.
In that 70s show, Eric says, Lori was born with a tail.
Humans with tails.
Just look up, can you be born with a tail? You 100% can be born with a tail.
Every now and then, we get a little extra bit of baby in the form of a vestigial tail. No modern tails have been found to have any bone tissue. They are mostly skin with fat connective tissues.
So it's like you have a boner on your butt.
That's the worst way to put it.
You probably
But-
just get removed, but
Yeah.
there's babies with tails.
Or you could just keep it.
Yeah. Do you think you could control it?
No,
move it
they
around
said
a
it's
little
just skin. It's
Oh.
just skin with fat. Just have a
That's
blob of skin.
Kind of lame, actually.
All right.
So it's not like that? Like it's not like
I
hot
don't
dog
think.
shape?
I can't find a picture.
Is it like a little lump or is it like a dog tail? That's what I was picturing.
What the fuck?
Let me see.
It's like a boner.
I
It's
knew
like
it.
a boner.
Oh,
Oh, that's huge too.
dude, it looks like a pigtail. Like it looks like a pigtail if it was straightened out. That looks like a penis.
Dude, that's like a grown man's penis. That's like the size. It's a baby with the size.
That's longer.
The size
Dude,
of a
I
grown
wish I
man's
had that.
penis on his back, like on his tailbone.
Oh my, that poor baby.
I am
is gonna grow
sorry.
up with this. Do you think the tail grows with you?
No, I think they
Do you
always
think
cut
over
it off.
or
I don't think they keep it.
well, what if the baby wants it? Or what if the parents want to keep it?
I don't know, dude. I'm just
So like, if you grow up, would it grow with you? Because like compared to the size of that baby, that's a big tail. So if the baby grows up, he's like 6 feet tall. Is it like a 3 foot tail?
just comes out of your shorts, dangling around.
What's that? That's my
Oh, it's my
tail.
tail.
That's
No
my tail.
No big deal. All right, wait, real quick. If you get castrated, which is like your penis gets
Dick
cut off,
Sliced. Okay.
whether voluntarily or involuntarily.
Why would you voluntarily do that?
Actually, no, it was never voluntary.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
I know in,
Well,
like-
Willow was saying Michael Jackson did.
he was chemically castrated.
What does that mean?
It means his dick wasn't actually cut off, but they like did some stuff with chemicals that removed all testosterone from his body.
Is that why he sounds like a woman?
Yeah.
Okay,
apparently.
then why did I hear somewhere that he had a deep voice?
I don't know.
See, now I'm thinking that's not true.
I don't know. Mine could be wrong too, but I heard it in a podcast. So we
Okay.
both heard our stuff in podcasts. But if you're castrated, where does the pee? How do you pee? Does you just go flying everywhere?
They gotta have a little hole. Well, it's all connected in some hole. It comes out of your body, so it's depending. So if it's like flat to your body, it just comes out the little hole in the front.
Yeah, but we talked about how sometimes you get the multiple stream, the crazy streams. Just imagine how even more crazy it'd be if you can't even aim where it goes.
Yeah, do you think the hole's thicker, or not thicker, bigger, like wider?
Just since
Like
it's
is it like a funnel that comes out to like
a narrow point at the end of your penis, but
yeah,
it's wider.
but really it's like like this wide, like 2 inches.
I don't know.
It's just like, oh.
Dude, you pee all your pee in like 5 seconds because it just like pours.
Well, then how would it just not come out anyways? Maybe it just comes right out.
Yeah, wait. How can you if you don't have a penis? Can you hold in your urine? Does it just
know.
pour out?
That's a good question. Gonna assume you can hold it in because otherwise,
But then when you pee,
Get a lot
like, how
of
do you
infections.
aim? You have to like lay down on the toilet.
probably have to sit down.
You lay down.
Well, it's like girls. You have to sit down. Oh, but it's on the front.
It's on the front. So you have to
Oh.
lay down like
Yeah, you
like
get
you have
like
to plank on the toilet.
yeah. Well, you probably wouldn't have to do that, but it's like when you wake up in the morning and you pee. You gotta lean on the wall. Probably.
Yeah. All right.
Wow. That would
Okay.
suck. I don't want to get castrated.
Okay. This one is fucking stupid.
Okay.
I hate this one.
Okay.
Just gonna say.
I might love it.
I think wearing your military uniform everywhere you go is attention seeking. What's your take? Let you go first.
I don't really know much about it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if I mean I'm sure you're proud to have it, but like is this a thing you're supposed to wear it?
That's the thing. Like I guess I don't really know the customs either, but I was under the impression that like you're supposed to wear it when you go out. Like you bring like pride to your country and
Like everywhere you go, you always have to wear it.
well, I don't think everywhere, but I think
Like if you're on a flight,
like
you
I
have
know
to
at
wear all your
airports, I think you're supposed to because I don't
well,
know
you
why
can
that
also
is.
wear it to like get on plane early or whatever.
Yeah,
get a
yeah.
discount or something.
Not or well, they probably do get a discount, but and they get like boarding first and
Yeah.
stuff. I just don't like, dude. If you're at least to me, if you're in the military, you can seek as much attention as you want because I think you deserve it. Like if you're fighting to protect the country, dude, you should get all the praise.
What if you're a
Should get-
reserve?
I think regardless, I think you should get like I don't know. I feel like that's stupid. Like why are you gonna get mad at someone who's like in the voluntarily joined the army and is like serving the country? It's like, dude,
Yeah.
you can seek all the attention you want. You deserve it.
Give me something really spicy.
Okay,
I want
I'll
to
go
get
to
real
the-
angry.
Okay. Here, I'll go to the all time
I want to get passionate.
because I was
man.
just in the past month, past year or all time.
all time.
Let's go all
Give me
time.
the best take of all time.
Okay.
Books suck. I hate reading. Hot take. I don't know if that's that hot of a take.
See, okay, that's what Kyle said the other day. He's like, I just don't like reading, and I'm like, I think you could like reading. You've just never put in the effort to find a book that you are interested in.
So?
So you might actually like reading.
No. I just don't really care. I'd just rather watch something.
But there's plenty of things that are in books that they haven't and they never will make a documentary or a movie about.
Why?
'Cause
If it's
there's not
good,
the-
it's going to be a movie.
Okay, yeah, but there's thousands. Bro, they can't make millions of movies every year.
There's not millions of good books.
Oh, there definitely are millions
There's
of
like
good books.
10,000 good books.
Oh my god. That's
Is there
just,
a Bible movie? So the whole Bible in a movie?
I don't think so. I mean, there's like religious movies.
make
There's
that.
not just like a start to finish Bible movie.
That might take that under my wing.
Go for
ahead.
it.
I don't know how to do that, and I don't know the Bible, so.
Preheating the oven is a scam ran by the government to take your money. And then he says, every fucking time I buy a frozen pizza, I put that sassy bitch in right when I start the oven. Why? Because I figured it out. That's right, Uncle Sam. I'm on to you. The directions for my favorite pizza is to heat the oven to 425 and cook for 15 minutes. My oven takes 14 minutes to preheat, so this whole cooking process takes about 30 minutes. No way. Not a chance in hell, buckaroo. When I shove my pizza in that oven prematurely, I add 3 to 4 minutes to compensate. This means I wait a total of 18 to 19 minutes versus 30, and guess what? It tastes fucking delicious.
I don't think it's a scam. I just think, like, he found a way around, like,
Yeah.
the easy, like,
I don't think the government's trying to scam you out of an extra $3 on your
yeah.
gas bill.
I think a lot of people do that. You put the
Put it
food
in
in
early?
before. Like some ovens beat before it's ready to like let you know like okay, it's
I'm
good
always
enough.
so weird about that though, because I feel like I'm gonna get like food poisoning because it doesn't cook all the way because I put it in early.
Maybe you can look at it when it comes out and be like, okay. You can't.
I
Look
don't
at,
trust my eyeballs.
Oh my god.
Cooking is hard. There's maybe 3 meals that I can actually cook, like without a recipe, just like start to finish. I can
follow a recipe. It's pretty easy.
No, I could follow a recipe.
Oh.
Well, some things I can't even follow the recipe. Sometimes I'm just like, I have
Well,
no
if it's
idea
like,
what the fuck
my pan's gonna be on fire and I'm gonna like flip that shit around, like I probably can't do that.
Yeah.
Most recipes I can follow if it's like just.
See, I don't even have
I'm
that
not
type
good
of
with meat
confidence.
though. I'm not good at like getting it perfectly medium rare or whatever.
Yeah.
My steak. Can't
Like
do that.
chicken. I didn't even know.
Chicken's easy.
I didn't know you're supposed to cut it in half so it's not super thick, so it cooks all the way through.
Oh.
So then I cooked a thick piece and then it didn't cook all the way through, and then
Or you just cut it up into little pieces at the end.
true.
That's
That
what I
works
do.
too.
And you get more if you have barbecue sauce in there. Throw some barbecue sauce, mix it all in, and let it cook too. Oof.
I can make like a good like omelet. I can make anything with eggs really, because that's super easy. I could make tacos.
I can make tacos too. I can make a mean taco.
And
Key is to use turkey meat.
I can do like paninis, but that's not. I don't think that's considered cooking.
That's
it's
just
more
putting
of
stuff
like,
in bread and putting it in the presser.
Yeah,
So no, that's not
basically.
cooking.
Oh ho 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 ho! Yeezys are ugly as fuck, and I
Yep.
will judge the shit out of you for being a tasteless, mindless drone who wears $250 hobo shoes just because of the name.
I agree. I actually think Yeezys are kind of cool, but like there are.
You just said.
No, I was gonna say I think a lot of the clothes that people wear nowadays, like all that Gucci shit and whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think any of that's that cool.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, cool, your shirt is like way longer than it should be.
It's like,
How is
nice.
that cool?
Your shirt has holes in it, dude? That's freaking rad,
Nice.
bro.
I'll cut some in mine.
Yeah, my dad has that from construction, wearing the same shirt for 20 years.
Exactly.
Your jeans have threads in them? Sick, dude. Take a knife and just shred your
Yeah.
jeans. It does the same shit.
It's just I don't get why people spend. I just like I guess I care about my appearance, but like I can just wear cheap clothes and look fine. Like
Yeah.
I don't have to wear Gucci stuff and like Gucci sandals. When are you gonna wear those?
Yeah, just wear Nike
And
slides.
you're never gonna want to get them dirty.
Yeah.
It's like I've bought white Vans before and I never want to wear them because I never want to get them dirty.
Okay,
So I've worn them twice. Because I don't want to be that shitty guy with dirty
Dirty vi.
I don't want to be that shitty guy with dirty white Vans.
Wait, whoa. I wear plain white Vans. I just don't give a fuck if they're dirty. If they're dirty, they're dirty.
Yeah, but I think
But that's not really related because
okay.
Vans aren't like
I know,
high-end
I know.
shit.
But that's what I'm saying. That's an example of like that's nice for me.
Oh yeah.
Vans.
Yeah. No, yeah, and then the people they buy these like $300, $400 shoes and then they like keep them in a box because they don't want them to get creased.
Oh, yeah.
Like, dude. Actually, I guess I understand like shoe collectors.
Mm-hmm.
That's like an actual like trade. Like that's could be
Yeah.
a profession is collecting shoes.
Yeah.
But like, if you're just gonna go buy a $300 T-shirt and then you claim that it's like somehow nicer than something you can find at it's the same shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like
I agree.
Some of these shirts, if they were to come out like 30 years ago, you'd find them for like $1 or for free at Value Village or some shit. Like,
And you
it's
look at
just
the
the
name.
name.
NBA players walking into the games and you see what they're wearing and they're like, "Dang, I love Russell Westbrook's outfit today."
yeah.
It's like if I wore that, I would get so much shit.
Yeah.
It's just because he's like famous.
Yeah.
He can do whatever he
They
wants.
like look like walking traffic
Like,
cones.
Cam Newton has like Smokey the Bear's or Smokey Bear. It's not Smokey the Bear. It's Smokey Bear.
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. He basically has Smokey Bear's hat on.
Yeah.
It's like it's not cool.
Yeah.
Really not cool. I couldn't wear that.
It's just the fact that it's Cam Newton and you have no right to make fun of him because he makes way more money than
Basically.
you.
There are some weird outfits that like NBA players wear.
Yeah,
or like
they're
NFL
ridiculous.
players. And all that is more money than I've spent on any outfit ever. And
I don't know. The way I look at it is like joke's on you because you wasted a shit ton of money on
they
stuff.
also have a lot of money though, so
Yeah. But even if I had a lot of money, I wouldn't have a desire to do that.
I wouldn't either.
If I made like millions of dollars, I still would not go be buying Gucci shit.
Unless there was something really that I thought looked really
Yeah,
cool.
if you genuinely like it, yeah, I guess there's a differentiation.
I just think
here.
it's really ugly, to be honest.
If you actually think it looks cool, go for it.
It's like,
I just think it's dumb to buy something because you think it's a status symbol.
looks like someone threw like a shirt and some shoes in the oven and then took it out and then this is
Put it in the blender.
This is nice.
Yeah. I agree. Okay. Mona Lisa is ugly as fuck.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
She kind of looks like a dude.
Yup. She's got a unibrow.
Is that really a hot take? Does anyone think she's hot?
No, but I think it's like people appreciate her.
So?
I'm sorry, but the 1600s hoes mad ugly, yo.
Yeah, dude, they are.
The whole quote, if you stay with your parents past 18, you're a loser, needs to stop. I'm going to agree with that.
I also agree with that.
Because we're 21 and we're with our parents?
Right.
I mean,
I think it's the smartest thing to do.
yeah. Especially in Seattle.
Especially if you're going to be the one that's paying, like if your parents are going to pay for your apartment, like, okay, that's fine. But like, if you're going to be on your own, and like, I get some people don't have the option to stay with their parents, but
yeah.
if you have the option to stay with your parents and you have a job in that area or whatever you're doing is where you're at, like,
why not take advantage of it?
Exactly.
Especially if your parents like
it as long as I
want
can.
you. Yeah. Like, it's not like I'm like begging my parents to like stay here.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm like, oh, just like I'll only be here for like another month, and it's not like they're like trying to kick us out.
Mm-hmm.
Like your mom likes when you're home.
Yeah, she liked having me like move back.
And I like, yeah, my parents are the same way. And I think it's also a big difference if you're like contributing to the house. Like if you're actually
if I wasn't
working, if you're not working and you're just chilling and like taking advantage, then yeah, you're an asshole. But like we're both doing shit and working, and like maybe we're just saying that because
I know in some places more than others though, people do live with their parents longer. Like people live with their parents till they're 30.
Yeah,
and that's like fine.
Yeah,
but I feel like in our area that's not really a thing.
Yeah.
You're like, it's like, oh, you're a loser. You're living with your mom.
Yeah. Which I don't get. I like my parents. My parents, I'm like best friends with my parents.
Yeah.
So it's like, of course I would want to live here. There needs to be a small dick acceptance movement before I even begin to give a shit about fat acceptance for women. Oh.
Dude, you know what I don't like though? This might stir some things up.
Hit me with it.
I mean, I've seen it on Twitter before too, where it's like, oh, like you're an asshole if you make fun of a girl's weight, but like if they make fun of your height, like it's funny. And like,
oh yeah.
or it's like, oh, I'm not gonna date short guys, and then if guy was like, I'm not gonna date a fat girl.
Yeah,
it's like,
then they
you
get torn
shit on.
apart.
It's like, come on.
Yeah.
That's a double standard.
Yeah. I was actually talking to someone about this. Like, I think you have the complete right to like not want to date someone if they're overweight.
Yeah. It was like,
there's to me there's nothing wrong with that.
or just if you just maybe don't find them attractive.
Yeah.
Like personally, I want to date somebody that I find attractive.
Yeah.
That's not the number one thing that I'm looking for, but like that's probably gonna be some part of it.
It's definitely important.
And I'm not saying that like I'm not attracted to like
You might find a fat girl you're attracted to.
maybe,
but your taste is gonna favor people that are in shape
yeah.
because it's
Someone's
good
like,
for you.
oh, you're an asshole. Like you don't think she's attractive? Like that's why you're not dating her? It's like
yeah.
I have the right to say no.
Yeah.
To this,
Dude, one time, okay, I another thing that I might get torn apart for. I don't think this is bad, but hear me out.
All right.
This is a hypothetical. I do not feel this way about this group of women, okay? But if I was to say, like, I don't find Asian women attractive,
That's where you're going.
is that racist? I feel like if I was to say I don't like Asian people, that's fucking racist. But if I was to say I don't want to date, I'm just not
attracted
yeah.
to. Yeah, that's fine. But people are like, oh my God, he doesn't like us. It's like,
yeah, it's like, dude, chill.
everyone has their preferences.
Yeah. If someone was like, oh,
I don't like short people. I don't like tall people.
yeah, that's fine.
It's the same thing.
If you don't like short people, then go find a tall person. That's fine.
You don't like the way you look? Okay. I don't like the way you look. Okay. Let's not date.
Yeah. It's like, also,
Let's not make
do
a big
you
deal about
honestly
it.
think when people say that, like, well, the whole idea of like, oh, you don't date someone based on their looks, you date them based on their personality.
Oh.
I feel, maybe I'm shallow, but I feel like the thing that first catches my attention is someone's looks. Like, I'm not even going to try to like hit on them in the first place and get to know their personality more if I don't think they're attractive. You know?
I think like for a lot of first appearance or first like what's the word? Opinion?
First impressions?
Impressions, yeah. First impressions are on looks, like, oh, like she's hot, I'll go talk to her.
Yeah.
But I also feel like, but if there's a person that you just like really like their personality and then you meet them and then you're like, oh, they're hot, then that's like way better.
But both can work. Like both situations can work.
Yeah, I guess.
Well.
But I feel like having or being with somebody based on personality like over looks is probably better because you're all gonna be old and fat at some point.
That's
Might
true.
as well not hate the person.
Yeah.
That's why Melania Trump, like,
Yeah, what are you doing?
like,
Come on, lady.
you're with Donald Trump, and like, obviously it's for money, but like, I mean, I guess I get that he's gonna die, but just cut that out. Never mind. I don't know where I was going with that.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
So I know people are gonna be triggered by what we were just talking about.
No, not everybody.
Okay,
Probably
not-
a
yeah,
small number of people.
Okay, there are gonna be people that are gonna be triggered, and if you're one of those people, just like stop and think about it for a second.
That's making them more triggered.
Like,
the fact that you're telling them
dude,
to think about it.
I know, but like, just think about it. It's okay to not like someone based on their, or not like to hate somebody based on their appearance, but to not find somebody attractive. It's okay. It's okay to, like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, are you talking about just the appearance thing?
Well,
or you're talking about the whole episode? This is going to cause a lot of hot takes.
Well, that too, and stuff about gender and like.
Yeah. Dude, people just get triggered. I don't know. I agree. Some people get triggered easily, and it's annoying.
I feel like this is just more things that people might get triggered over, but it's like people are getting upset because they feel like they should be getting upset about something. Like, I've even found myself, like, someone will say something that I know somebody else will find offensive, and I'm like, oh, I'm offended by that. And then I'm like,
it's like, but
it doesn't it doesn't affect me. It's just some dumb person's opinion. Like, who cares?
Yeah. It's like, it's okay if you have a different opinion. Like, I don't expect everybody to agree with me. So it's like, that's fine. You can have a different opinion. That's cool. That's the whole point. It's like, it's frustrating when people think that, like, if you have a different opinion, that you're just, like, wrong.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I just think differently.
Unless it's just, like, the worst opinion ever.
I mean, yeah, if you think, like, serial killers shouldn't go to prison, then you're just wrong. It's not an opinion. It's just, like, wrong.
Yeah. Or if you think In-N-Out's the best burger.
Oh, yeah.
JK.
My dad and I were talking about this. We're like, this is kind of related, I think. But if you ever get frustrated or super heated, he gave me this piece of advice. He's like, just don't say it right away. Just wait one day.
Yeah.
And if you still want to say it in a day, then you can say it. And you'll say it in a smarter way. It'll be more thought out. You won't lose your temper. Mm-hmm. And that means that it's important to you that you still want to say it. But oftentimes, if you get triggered or heated or whatever.
Yeah, in the heat of the moment, you can say things you don't mean.
Yeah, and if you wait, the next day you'll be like, why the hell was I even triggered by that?
Yeah.
You know?
And there's also times where, like, if you think of something, you just want to say it.
The more you think about it, the more you want to say it.
Yeah, yeah. But then, like, I have had situations where I don't say something, and then I'm like, wow, I really could have said that. I could have destroyed this person. And then, like, I think about it later. I'm like, wow, I'm really glad I didn't say that because that could have been really bad.
Definitely. I think everybody's been guilty of saying things in the moment. Mm-hmm. It feels good in the moment because it's like, yeah, fuck you. I just said that. Yeah. And then later you're like, oh, I feel bad.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, we talked about this before. No singing acts should be allowed on talent shows like America's Got Talent.
Yeah, dude, I totally agree.
Like,
go to a different show.
Yeah. You're a great singer. Just don't go on America's Got Talent.
Yep.
Okay.
Also, there's so many singers now. Like, it's like
everybody's a famous singer now.
Yeah, it's like,
where
can we do something else?
From? Yeah.
I don't even like singers. Okay, I like singers. I respect a good singer, but I mean, I guess I don't know who listens to that type of music. I don't.
Yeah.
If I hear like a really good singer on American Idol, I'll never listen to their music.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I never hear from them again. I don't listen to their music.
I just don't know what, like, the average, like, good singer does nowadays, or like who it's kind of sad, but it feels like you have to have something extra about you to get, like, big.
Yeah.
You know, like, you have to be like a crazy dancer and singer like a Bruno Mars, or you have to be like super over the top and edgy and like just an average good singer. I feel like it's so much harder for them to actually, like,
or there's like amazing opera singers, and it's like, you're not gonna do too well in this. Like, I don't think a lot of people.
I think they do well. They definitely make a lot of money.
It's like, just for your talent level, you're not doing as well as you should be.
Relatively.
Yeah. Because opera singers, there's some amazing opera singers. Yeah. But it's like, I'm not gonna watch it. Like, I don't care.
Like, I probably wouldn't pay to go see that.
Like, cool.
The
only opera singer was Frank Sinatra opera. No, he's not. I love Frank Sinatra though. I don't know.
What genre is?
Because there was a guy that
that's not opera though.
All right. What would he be?
Traditional pop, jazz.
Okay, jazz kind of, yeah. I like some jazz. I like a little jazz.
Anyways, that is all we have for this episode of Peak to Middle School. This one flew by to me. I had fun.
Yeah.
This one
I'm tired.
Kyle's
had a rough 24 hours and need to go hibernate.
Yeah. But anyways, Kyle, where can they follow you?
Follow me on Instagram, CossAfter36, Twitter @KSAF36. And follow the podcast, PIMS Podcast, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everything you could possibly think of.
Yep. And once we hit 50 reviews and ratings on Apple Podcasts, we'll be belly flopping into a frozen lake.
Where can they find you?
They can find me at Hey Narwhal on Twitter and Instagram. Oh, also, if you guys want a video version, if you're listening to it or whatever, we film every single episode, and the video version's on YouTube. We're getting closer to 100 subscribers. It'd be really cool once we hit that. But anyways, yeah, that's been it. So thanks for listening, and
Goodbye.